Every fourth day we do a New Testament reading, and today we're doing just that. Today we're looking at Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 13, and then we're looking at Matthew chapter 11, the whole chapter, and also Luke chapter 7. Now these events that we're looking at today take place between the second and third Passover of Jesus' ministry. We begin with the centurion's servant who was sick, and you'll notice the contrast between Matthew 8 and Luke chapter 7. Not really a contrast, but differences. You'll notice that they have different information. As a matter of fact, Matthew's information is a little more abbreviated than is Luke's information. We get some detail from Luke that we don't get out of Matthew. And in Luke chapter 7, verses 11 through 17, this is a funny story. Coffin being carried by the men down the street. Mama's weeping, and Jesus has compassion, touches the open coffin, and the man rises up, sits up in the casket, and starts talking. Talk about ruining a good funeral. That's what happened that day. In Luke chapter 11 and in Matthew chapter 11, Luke chapter 7, we have John the Baptist sending messengers to Jesus, and he wants to know, are you the man that I've been telling people about? Of course, John the Baptist been locked up in prison, a prison he never leaves, not alive anyway, and he hears about Jesus, and he wants to know, are you the Messiah? And the interesting answer is right there in those two chapters. And also in Matthew chapter 11, Jesus passes judgment on two cities, Chorazin and Bethsaida, because of the inhospitality of the Jewish leaders there. Then we have the popular verse, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest, found in Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. You may want to know more about why Jesus said that, and turn to those chapters and read that. And then finally, in Luke chapter 7, verses 36 through 50, we clear up a misconception about Mary Magdalene. Now, a terrible misconception. As a matter of fact, you may want to issue an apology to Mary Magdalene after you read this, because you may have been saying things about Mary Magdalene that simply were not true. Read it and you'll see what I mean. Well, that's today's reading. Hope you enjoy it. See you tomorrow.